and welcome to another RecoverCAST. I'm Robert Ratliff, and I'm thrilled and pleased to have with me today someone who does not need any introduction, but Joe Namath, welcome to Tuscaloosa.
Well, thank you, Robert.
I know you're here looking at some of what has transpired in the city that you called home for many, many years, and it probably still is home to you.
It is. It's in my heart, of course, and from what I've seen, Robert, it's been tough for a lot of people. But folks, I want you to know that the people here in Tuscaloosa, starting with Robert, have been doing a great job, and because of you folks out there as well, lending a hand in your own special way. We keep reaching out for you to encourage us, give us a hand in all kinds of variety of ways. So really, feel a part, step up, and continue to give your aid.
You know, we've seen what's happened in Missouri the past couple of nights along the Mississippi River. It just seems that this part of the country is really being affected by Mother Nature right now. We know that the news cycle is so 24/7 now. We know that probably the news story's moving on to somewhere else, but it's people like you, Joe, coming back to visit that keeps what's happened here in Tuscaloosa in the forefront, and we appreciate you doing that. I know you went out to Alberta City today.
Yes, and I appreciate being here and what you said about people like me, but I promise you, you folks that are here and have been here and will continue to be here on a 24-hour basis deserve a tremendous amount of credit for the effort that they're putting in. And you know, we're not going to get this together for a good while. There's a lot of work to be done. There are a lot of folks out there that they don't have a home anymore. We've lost a lot of folks. To get this town back together, Robert's leading along with some other folks here, and it's going to be a couple of years, few years before things come back together. But hey, there's a lot of negativity with what Mother Nature has done. We need to be positive. We want to shift. Be positive with the enthusiasm and with the help to get ourselves back on our feet and see Tuscaloosa smiling once again.
And it will. And you know, we were talking before we did this recording. The tourism product is in good shape. We had no attraction that was affected. Our hotel inventory is pretty well intact. So from a tourism standpoint, we're open for business. And I think our attractions are seeing their attendance down because there's this perception to the outside world, oh, don't go to Tuscaloosa. But we want them to know that they can come to Tuscaloosa. The Memorial Day weekend's coming up. You know, if they want to come here and spend a couple hours and do some volunteering and see some great attractions. I mean, the Bryant Museum. What can you say about that?
It's one of the best in the country, and it is one of a kind, the Bryant Museum, by the way. And that's one of the things I don't want to say surprised at, but seeing how our utilities group had gotten together to put new wires, new telephone poles, open the streets up for us to be able to get around. Sure, there's a lot of destruction still on the ground, things that have to be cleaned up. But as far as getting over here for us to be able to get around, visit the tourist attractions, to just help out in whatever way you can, come on to Tuscaloosa.
You heard it from the man right here. Let's talk on a lighter side just a minute, okay, before we get off here. I remember, I'm a little younger than you.
You're kidding.
I mean, what was it like to do a commercial with with one of Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, Farrah Fawcett, of course, you're referring to, and you know, my life, I've been a lucky guy. I've been able to work with a variety of people on the football field and in front of the camera from time to time. And there's kind of a common thread that runs through there. We respect you folks, you know. There's a love of one another, and you got me a little distracted when you brought up the lady here. Again, I don't really wear pantyhose either, folks. I want you to know that. But the one time that I did, my legs were already shaved, you see, so I didn't have to go through that part. Anytime we tape knees and ankles, you better shave your legs.
I just had to ask that, you know. That's awesome. Joe, you're going to be in town for a while. You're going to see some more parts of the city. What last thing do you want to tell people out there that's so important for the recovery of this great city that you spent so many years here. I wanted to say having a great time, and I know you had a great time.
Yes, we had a great time.
And you still have a great time when you come here.
Well, I do, of course, my love. There's a lot of folks here, but the individual effort that we all might be able to contribute a little bit of, it means a lot. It means a lot. You can't do enough. Just get here. Help us out. This is going to be going on now, like I say, for a long time because there's a lot of work to be done. There are a lot of people out there that have lost their homes completely. And we need to get Tuscaloosa back together, a lot of families back together. So lend a hand.
Joe Namath, thank you so much.
You bet, buddy.
That's our RecoverCast. We'll see you next time.
And roll tide.
Okay.
Okay.